fishing trip. Starts with a McDonald's. You know it, baby. Well, good afternoon, and as you can probably already tell, we are at the amazing and historic Orchid Lake in Oxfordshire. We've come down for 48 hours. We got here really early, 7 o'clock, an hour before the gates opened, so we were first on the gate. We've had a good walk round, and we've come into the royal box. We've had to wait till midday for the other people to move or go home or whatever, but we're in the royal box. So we've got a nice island to our left, so I'm going to fish the left, and my mate Dean here is going to fish the willow to the right. We've seen a lot of fizzing around and stuff like that, so hopefully we can get into a fish or two each and hold them up for the camera. Ta-da. Well, all three rods are out. Put two on one spot at 19 1/4. To be fair, the bloke told me he was fishing 22 wraps. So I sort of pinged it out that way, stopped the line, donk. That'll do, put it in the clip, 19 1/4 wraps. I had a bit more of a lead around just to see how big the spot was, and it's big enough to get two rods on it. So getting two rods on that for tonight. And as the lads were packing up, I noticed quite a bit of fizzing keep coming up in the same spot to the left of the swim. So I've marked that in my mind. So I've done a bit of leading around there, and there's nothing clean out there. It's all quite dirty silt. So yeah, I found sort of a cleaner area. The lead's going through the water okay, and it's just landing on some soft silt. So I've put a hinge stiff on that. Quite a long pop-up, a long chod section, maybe 3 inches, 2.5 inches. I just want to keep that pop-up as far away from the silt as I can, because it will take on the smell of that silt and it will smell disgusting. So yeah, hinge stiff on that one. Some semi-stiff material as a boom. Excuse the motorbike noises. We are right next to the road. But yeah, quite a long boom. Like I said, it's a bit silty, and I don't really know how far the lead is plugging in. So yeah, hopefully that'll do us a couple of bites. But now it's just time to chill out, relax, have a bit of a social with my mate Dean over there with his beautiful hair, and yeah, get a cook on in a bit. Ta-da. Well, good morning. Bit of a quiet night last night. Had a bleep on a rod at 3:30 this morning. That woke me up because I'm fishing locked up. Yeah, one little bleep could be a bite, so obviously straight out the bivvy having a look. But it turns out it's just a liner, so nothing going on there. But stayed awake for till about 5:30, and then had another kip for an hour. So we're up. There's still nothing going on, so I'm sort of hoping for a morning bite really. I thought it was going to go sort of early morning, sort of 5, 6 o'clock, but nothing's materialised yet. So but just seen a bit of fizzing on the spot, so yeah, like I said earlier, screws the traffic. There's nothing I can do about that. loud cars and motorbikes and stuff racing about, but yeah, like I said, did see a bit of fizz on the spot about 10 minutes ago, but sort of hasn't materialised or anything, so I don't know if I've been done or what. There's only a little bit of fizz, only a small patch size of a bucket. So, but it's proper, really calm out here this morning, so you can see every little ripple on the water. It's lovely. But yeah, nothing going on, unfortunately. So, but I will come back to you if I get a bite. Ta-da! Lovely. Well, I am in absolute awe of what I've just caught. A beautiful orchid scaly banger. Oh my god, £29. Not quite the 30, but I really don't care. Just, you'll see it and it'll be absolutely amazing. So we'll hoist him up and show you. Oh, look at that. Who could be ever disappointed with that? Oh my god. I am in absolute awe of this amazing creature. I just can't believe it. We saw some fizzing on the spot about an hour ago, and then everything went quiet. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I was led on the bed, had a bleep on the rod, and the rod was trying to go into the water, so happy days. I just can't believe it. I am absolutely buzzing. First orchid fish at £29. Oh my god. We'll give her a kiss and we'll get her back. Mwah! Beautiful. Come on! Yes! Wow, here's the rig that caught that lovely £29 scaly banger. Lovely linear, proper character. Bit of a wonky donkey, as my mate Fluin says. But yeah, what a beautiful fish. I think it was beautiful anyway. So here we go. Back to the old snowman rig, the old school rig that I showed you last weekend at Horseshoe. Well, a couple of weeks ago rather. Exactly the same rig. So some semi-stiff material, just to kick everything away. Bit of heat shrink around the eye, just to kick the braid at the right angle. A little bit of silicone on the hook there, just to trap the hair, blowback style. Curved shank hook. And on the hair, I've got an ultra nut hard hooker and a 12mm pastel pop-up, washed out yellow. Again, trimmed it down because they are ultra buoyant. And yeah, another fish fall into the snowman rig. So what I'm going to do is, the other rod on the spot I had on a D rig, the same rig I used last time with that little D, but I'm going to change that for tonight to another one of these. So tie two of these, put them two on the spot, and then keep that hinge stiff going on that short spot, because I really think that's going to come good. But you never know. So, but we've had one, that's the main thing. Happy days. Right, see you later. Very quiet night last night, but I've got to be honest, I sort of expected it. Just going by the first night, didn't have nothing the first night, and then obviously that bite at about 10:30, something like that. So 10 o'clock, but nothing going on. 7 o'clock in the morning now. I've been awake since sort of 5:30, just before first light, and yeah. So nothing to report, but Matey, who's opposite me in the in-between, he's just had one. Literally just now. He's just sorting the fish out now behind the camera. And yeah, when he picked up the rod, there was a big swirl up by the island, so I can only think that he's fishing up by the island, and so am I. So hopefully the fish come round to me, and I'm hoping I'll get a bite at the same time as I did yesterday morning, sort of around 10-11 o'clock. But yeah, we got to be off by midday today, so yeah, but nothing through the night, not even a bleep, not even a liner, nothing. But I have seen a couple of fish show close in this morning. Had the swans coming through, and I think they might have spooked a fish because it's sort of like sort of showed right by them, so it might have spooked it. But yeah, not seen loads. Did see one off the corner of the island to my left, but that's obviously next door's peg, so hopefully they've had one. But yeah, it's just waiting now. I'm ready. The rods have been out all night. I sort of, like I said, I sort of expected not to get a bite last night. Judging from what's happened to me, it's a bit of a morning bite sort of water. So I did go through the Facebook page, and a lot of the photos were sort of like day shots. So which leads me to believe that it's a lot of morning bites. So the rigs are out there. Oh, another note. The swan went through my lines yesterday. So I don't know if it moved the leads, but for my own peace of mind, I had to recast them, just so they're on the money for this morning, I think. But yeah, they've been good this morning. Went under my lines this morning. Yeah, but I'm hoping I get another bite at around 10, half 10. But yeah, I've made myself a nice hot cup of coffee. Oh, there you go. My milk sort of has gone out of date, if you will. But luckily Dean had some, so he's cheers Dean, he sorted me out. Nice one, fella. I'll come back to you if I get a bite. Ta-da. Right, before you ask, no, I haven't got another fish. I just wanted to show you my new unhooking mat. Again, as last time, big thanks to Jason Smith. He's got this mat. That's the reason I bought it. It is the Witchwood tactical mat. To be fair, it's a really good bit of kit. Really good padding around the sides. Really high sides as well. That's what made me want to buy it. Really good padding on the bottom. All this comes out, so you can take that and you can actually use that as a separate mat if you're doing a bit of stalking or something. All folds up as well and fits in me on my barra. Just an amazing bit of kit. Fish care is a massive thing, so anything I can do to make them fish safe, I will do. It cost me 80 quid, and yes, that is quite a lot of money, but like I said, you can't put a price on fish care. So if you're in the market for a new mat, oh, I forgot to tell you, there's a massive pocket there, so you can put all your fish care stuff in there, a pair of forceps, your propolis, all that sort of stuff, even a small set of scales you can put in there. Really good big pocket. But yeah, if you're in the market for a new mat, get the Witchwood tactical mat. It's a proper good unhooking mat. Ta-da. Well, last gas saloon, rods are on the floor, everything's packed away, and nothing left to do now. Really thought I was going to get a bite at around 10 o'clock, but it didn't come off in the end, so you know, it is fishing. My mate Dean with a beautiful hair, he had a tench earlier, just cast to a patch of fizzing bubbles and it ripped off, and unlucky it was a tench, but
hello baby,
it is what it is. Yeah, we've got another 20 minutes and we're going to get the truck to take us back round to the cars because we're feeling a bit lazy. And yeah, keep my eyes open. But yeah, it was on the floor. Everything's packed away. So yeah, time to go home very soon. Ta-da. Well, that's it. That's the session over. But a really good weekend. My mate Dean had a bit of a terry tench, but you know what I mean, it is what it is. He had a bite, got a bend in the rod, but wasn't the right species, but at least we got a bite. I said to Dean when we got here, if we get a bite between us, we're doing well. So I think we've done all right. All the kit's in the car and the pickup truck and the old pikey, but yeah, all in the truck, mate, ready to go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. See you later.